Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another game video, of course it's a game video. Today we're playing the Unforgiven, which is another game from the Spooktober 2020 visual novel game jam. Same game jam that Asobi was from. This one was made by one person in the same sort of constraints, and yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. First off, I gotta see start, load, options, about, quit. So let's check the options first. Rollback side, skip, okay, that should be fine. Let's read about this game. It was by Victor Han, or credit was, or if the assets was there. Okay, so there's just a lot of credits. Let's just start the game. Act 1, The Sin. I don't really know what this game's about, but I'm super excited to play it. A lot of good things come from game jams. In a clandestine lab underground in an empty warehouse, several chemists are working on what you would call not-so-legal products. A young woman named Danielle East is in charge of development of performance upgrade drugs. She is not proud of her job, just keep telling herself that it is only temporal. I think they mean like steroids or something. Danielle, is the new steroid ready? A lot of people ask me for it. It's not ready yet. I still haven't confirmed the secondary effects. What? I don't care about secondary effect. If you want me to buy your stuff, I need it to buy tomorrow. In a clandestine lab under... Oh, I already read that. Danielle is not comfortable with letting that steroid hit the street without further testing. But again, she is already breaking the law, so for the moment, she decided to forget about such consequences. Either way, he'll buy it from her or the competence. I'll have it ready for you by tomorrow noon. I think this game was translated from another language, by the way. At home, Danielle is getting ready to sleep. She has insomnia problems, so she swallows a pill to relax. 10 minutes later, with her head feeling dizzy, an electrical failure turned the lights out, and the house is totally dark. Thinking it may be something easy, Danielle walks to the fuse box and moves some wires around before falling because of the effects of the pill. While holding a naked wire, the energy came back and she got stunned by an electrical shock. This is a big example of show not tell. When she wakes up, finds inside of what it looks like to be a train cabin. The door is open and the train looks inoperable. It is hard to think how it moved to that place. Danielle walks through, exploring the place. The view is more than disturbing. The sky is gray but with no clouds, and the buildings are in really bad shape, blurred underneath the thick fog. Hello? Anybody? For the love of God, what is this place? Nobody answers her. She keeps walking around, and several corners ahead she distinguishes a couple of silhouettes. They look like teenagers talking, and one of them is pointing at Danielle, while the other turn and disappear in the fog. Hey, you boy, can you hear me? The boy didn't move. He just waited for her to reach him. Danielle, though, that if there is children around there, must be some adults taking care of them. My God, what are you, 16 or so? Question mark period. How are you in a place like this by your own? I'm Danielle. What's your name? You bring deception. What? Why are you saying that? You think I'm lying to you? You must hurry. You are all running out of time. We all? So there's more people here. Can you take me with them? Behind her, some debris falls on the ground and she got distracted. When turned again, the boy was running away from her. She ran after him after getting even deeper into the fog, unable to see anything. A couple of steps ahead, she crashed with a man that was running in other direction. They both were very relieved for finding another person. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? What's your name? Is Michael, and don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm glad. My name is Danielle, and I don't know how I get here. Can you please help me? You too? I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't know either. Last thing I remember is being in Florida having a dispute with a guy when he pushed me in front of a car and I pass out. They're dead. I wake up inside a weird train like an hour ago, and besides that kid I was chasing, you're the only person I saw so far. Same thing happens to me. But wait, are you saying we are in North America right now? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we are not in San Francisco anymore. Why? Where are you from? Florida is about as far away from San Francisco as you can get. I live in Liverpool, England. What? That is impossible. How could you travel from there by train? I don't know. Period, question mark, or comma. It was a very strange looking train. That thing didn't even look like it can move. This is pointless. Just calm down and let's walk to see if someone else appeared. They both hurry to explore this dark place, screaming for help. Several streets after Danielle start to feel tired and frustrated. They both are. Michael stopped for a moment to take a look around and make sure he is not missing any possible sign of life. Danielle can't stop thinking on that boy and what he say about time running out. She is unable to confirm it, but thinks an hour has passed since that encounter. She was about to collapse out of desperation when she saw a shadow moving from apart and start running towards it without warn. Is that you, boy? Can you hear me? Hey, are you crazy? Don't run like that by yourself. While getting closer, Danielle realized that it was not a boy, but adult. Apparently, he heard the screams and tried to reach them as well. Ah, thank goodness. I was about to lose any hope of finding somebody around here. My name is Sean, and you? Are you okay, miss? Her name is Danielle. I'm Michael. Good, I'm happy to find you. I've been walking around this place for more than an hour. I haven't seen anyone besides that kid from earlier. Did you see it? Did you see the boy? Where is it? Wow, lady, take it easy. My sentiments exactly, Sean. I saw a little girl and she was alone. I didn't see any boys with her. What? No, it's... what? No, it's a boy. A 16 or 17 years old blonde boy. Lady, trust me. It was a little Asian girl. No boys. I saw a boy too. A black boy. Not blonde as you say. What? Oh my god. What is going on? This is crazy. The only people here are children and they keep disappearing in front of us. What are we going to do? Calm down, Danielle. You are not helping. Danielle is starting to lose control and Michael grabbed her strong to calm her down. At that moment, she stopped fighting back and focused her attention to a building close to them. A weak light can be seen through a window. Look, somebody is up there. It looks like so. Okay, let's go there. But please, no more running on your own. The three of them walk toward that light. Outside in front of the buildings is another kid, staring. They approach him slowly, and he turned to them. Hello there, fella. My name is Danielle, and these are my friends. May I know your name? The boy didn't answer the question. Instead, he turned his head to the windows again and started pointing at it. Her grudge is sickening the world. I want to warn her, but she is not letting me. It's kind of weird. Why this boy isn't running away like the others? It must be because it hasn't been able to talk with that person upstairs. All of a sudden, the boy stopped pointing and became very nervous and shaky and started running scared. Danielle and the others don't understand what's happening. The boy didn't run too far since a shadow figure appeared out of nowhere and catch him. Michael, Sean, and Danielle are stupefied with the sigh of that strange man with flaky skin like rotten, holding that boy who doesn't stop crying. Who the heck are you? Leave that kid alone, now! Who am I? What a good question! Question mark? I've been in this dang void for so long that I'm not sure anymore. But you can call me Skin Mark. Makes sense, don't you think? What are you going to do with that little boy? He's scared and crying. Let him go. Period. Well, you'll die soon enough, so it makes no difference if you now. I'm drink his blood. I'm drink his blood. Hi, drink his blood. I'm Apple Guy. All of them were terrified by those words, and yet he sounds serious about doing that. Are you mad? If you lost too, you can come with us. We're looking for an exit. Ha 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 ha. You are never going to get out of here. In a few hours, you'll be dead like all the others before you. What you mean? Why? First it will be the unbelievable hunger, then the terrible pain. In the end, your body will fall on the ground to make you wait for death. I was there. I saw it. If all that already happens to you, then how did you survive? When I was about to die, he came back, covered in blood with one of those dang kids. He said, Mark, the only way to survive is becoming one of them. Drink their blood and the pain will go away. Is this a zombie game? Oh my god, what kind of monster you are? The pain did disappear, but what you see in front of is the real price. They all are shocked and horrified with this confession, and right after it, Skin Mark stabbed the young boy in the neck in front of everybody and drinks a big deal of his blood. Then he throws the dead body on the floor and immediately runs from the place. Did y'all see that? What the? That is going in. What? Yeah, words. Danielle hurried to check the boy's condition. He is dead, and or the first time they realized the danger they are facing in this strange place. We need to get out of here, now! The window! Exclamation mark period. The light can still be seen from there. Let's go inside and find whoever is upstairs. Danielle they enter the top room and immediately a bunch of big books are thrown at them to keep them out. Ow! That bloody book hit me in the face. Hey, stop! We are not here to harm you. I just saw what you did to that guy, murderers. Get out of here and leave me alone. Michael covers his face and enters the room to make her stop. He jumps at her and holds her tight. The others then enters the room. Danielle is trying to calm her down, talking slowly so she can understand she is safe. Please, we mean no harm. We just need some help. We are trapped here and don't know how to get out. The girl calmed down and Michael let her go so they can explain the whole situation. What your name? I'm Rebecca, and you guys? He is Michael, Sean over there, and my name is Daniel. You say you are trapped here. I'm trapped too. How did you end up here? Danielle explained to her everything that's happened since arrive, while Michael keep looking through the window, making sure no one came in and surprised them. Sean is by the door. Too shaky to talk. Might have been shaky, I don't even know how to spell that word right now. I wake up in train too. Soon after, that creepy guy show up and start following me. The teenage boy, you mean? Yes, I was so scared I didn't give him the chance to explain who he is. Now is dead because of me. It's not fault, and there is nothing to do about it now. We need to figure out where we are, or better yet, how to leave, fast. And how are we supposed to do that? The only people around here are those weird teens talking nonsense about greed, grudge, and stuff, and that ... thing with the flaky skin. What they even mean by that? They're talking about our greatest sins. Our sins? Our sins? Like things bad peoples do? Yes. ... Kind of. It is like that one thing that we consciously do somehow harms people, other people, but we still decided to ignore it. That sounds like more nonsense. How exactly you know all that? Look around you. This is a library and all books here are the same. When I wake up here alone, I figured the best way to know what I am finding a newspaper or some magazine related to the place. I'm surrounded by books. Better find a newspaper or magazine. All grown-ups? Heaven's sakes. All grown-ups in the room look at each other a little embarrassed for skipping that tip. But looking around, they realize that indeed all books were an exact photocopy of the next. Each one take a book and start interpreting what it says. Here say that each person is brought to this place not because of specific sin they commit, but for how much that saying negatively affect the people in the world. So what are we supposed to do? Go to church? Wait a second. Should we find out which sins we are being accused of? It makes sense now. When I first saw that boy, he told me you're bringing deception. That's it. Deception. Michael, what did your boy say to you? Something like my hate is killing the world around me. So for you is hate. Sean, what about the girl? What did she told you? Your greed is consuming their lives, I think. I'm not sure. Greed, good. Then was the boy outside this window. He said her grudge is sickening the world. Okay, so what now? We will get our sins and then we go home? It's not that easy. To achieve true atonement, you not only must regret your sin, you need to be forgiven for it. We have to share, listen, and make a choice. I suppose try won't hurt. Michael, before waking up here, you said you were fighting some guy who was pushed you in front of car. May I know why you were fighting for? Well, it was some unscrupulous doctor who gave a friend of mine bad advice. I'm boxing coach, and one of my trainees got bad injury on a knee and was declared unable to compete for at least a year. That was heartbreaking for him. One day, this doctor appeared with some new drugs that helped him recover a lot faster, and he trusted him. Long story short, it was a scam. My friend broke his leg beyond any treatment and ended up losing it. I chased that man to confront him, and that's what I got pushed. I'm sorry about your friend. What about you, Sean? What were you doing just before waking up here? Okay, you know what? I admit it. I did some wrong for money, but I never encouraged anyone to do so. I work in a drugstore. I don't make much money, so from time to time some clients come to the store and ask for some strong products without prescription, and I sold it to them off record. I'm not really a bad person, okay? I just needed money. You are a criminal. You are stealing money and providing addicts at the same time. It's not my fault. They were already junkies. If not for me, they are going to get it from another person anyway. And that's your excuse? You deserve to be here. Guys, you need to calm down. Remember, we're supposed to be tolerant. Oh yeah? What about you, Missy? What were you doing before waking up here? I was overdosing. So yes, I'm junkie. Now you know it. Good lord, I can't believe you people. Danielle, you're being too silent for a while. Don't you have something to share? Danielle is sitting in the middle of the room with wet eyes looking at the floor. I'm chemist. I run an illegal laboratory that specializes in performance drugs like painkillers, steroids, you name it. The last confession mute the room. The situation got tense, and Michael speaks his mind. You are the worst here. You are the main reason I'm here. You are the reason we are trapped here. You know what? I'm done with you guys. I'll figure out to get out of here on my own because there's no way I'm okay with all your sins. And so he left. Sean make his way out behind him, leaving Danielle down in tears and Rebecca standing next to her. Look, I don't know you, but I don't believe you're the sole responsible for this. We all make mistakes. ... Thank you, love. I want to get out of here, and I can't do it without your help, so let's go find the guys and try to talk some sense on them, okay? Yes. I'll find the old man. You do your best with Sean. I saw a church with some lights on, like 4 corners down. We'll meet there. Act 2, The Atonement. I did not realize this was a multiple stage act. Oh wait, back history. Okay, the history button does work. Okay. Can oh shoot. Reverse. Everything happened so fast that Sean wasn't really sure what he can possibly do his own in that obscure place. After a while walking blind, he run into one of those teens who wanders the place. How do I next one? Whatever, I'll just click. What is this? Oh, that's the quit button. Okay. Hey, you're the blonde boy Danielle talks about. Okay, just tell the truth. How is it you survive in a place like this? I mean, this place is whole big and nothing. Be careful. Be careful. Your greed keeps growing and you have little time. Oh, geesh. Here we go again with the nonsense. Frustrated, Sean checked on his pocket for one of the drugs he accustomed to sell back home. Oh, kid, look at this. This is my best-selling product back home. All the kids your age just pay a lot of money for it. You can have it if you just tell me. How the heck do I get out of here? The little boy suddenly starts shaking like terrified and turned his head to all places looking for something. Offering drugs to a kid? That's despicable, even for me. Oh, frick! Look, man, I'm sorry. I just want to get out of here. I don't want to mess with you or any of this, okay? The monster paid no attention to Sean and walked straight to the boy who was already crying and start running. Skidmark run after and tackle him with easy. Sean is thinking very hard. This is his chance to flee, but knowing what the monster is about to do, he has second thoughts. The monster has the boy on the ground and is about to cut the throat, but Sean jump at him and stop it. Run, boy! I'll stopped! Run! The boy escaped while Sean and Skidmark are fighting. Finally, the monster manages to stab him in the belly and Sean starts to bleed badly. Skidmark stand and look at him for a moment. You'll pay for this. When I catch that brat, I'll be back just to finish you. He run after the boy and leaves Sean behind with a dangerous wound. Not so far was Danielle, listening screams of pain. She finally finds Sean on the ground. Dear God, what happened to you? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to harm anyone. Don't talk. It's supposed to be a church a few blocks to the left. I'll take you there to treat you. She put his arm around her neck and carried him out of there as fast as she could. Several blocks in the opposite direction, Michael found a police precinct and go inside hoping for help. That crazy guy wasn't kidding. I'm starving badly. The place is too dark and has no power. He managed to find the fuse box and to fix it. 10 minutes later, the whole place became illuminate, and Michael returned to the main hall. He found Rebecca staring at a big message written on the wall. First around and tell me, how many people are trapped here? What a weird message. Anyways, what are you doing here? Looking for you, obviously. I was around when this place lights up, so I came. I won't waste my time with lost teens anymore. You youngsters are ungrateful and imprudent, and I'm done with that. I mean, did you even stop to think about how your parents must be feeling right now? I have no parents. I'm orphan. I see. Sorry about that. But surely there is someone worried for you. 5 years ago, I was adopted by an old woman. She was always bad with me and the others before me. She saw us and treated us as servants. Little food, no school, a lot of work. I was sick of it, so I ran. I went to a shelter. Some guy approached me, offered me drugs. First sample free, he said, so what the heck, I'll try it. That's how I ended up here. You see, I'm not a junkie. I only made a foolish decision for a dumb reason, and I regret it. So please, come back with us. We can still make it right. What a sad story, really. Unfortunately, I have no more tears to shed for you. You better back off, monster. I'm warning you. Is funny, you know. I've been here for years now. Lots of lost souls like yours came and go, and this is the first time I see any building with electrical power. How knows how many messages are posted in those dark walls that I haven't even noticed? Without warning, the monster jumped at Michael and hit him violently. Michael enters his fight posture and defends himself. At the first gap detected, Michael starts to throw punches at Skidmarks. Hard blows well landed to leave the monster on the ground unconscious. Hurry, let's get out of here now that we can. Wait, you are hurt. Let's bring something to patch you. It's just scratch. Move. So they leave to the church to meet with Danielle and hopefully Sean too. Inside the church, the two groups cross ways. Sean is having a hard time enduring the pain from both, the curse of the place and his wound. Danielle talks in private with Rebecca E. Michael about Sean's chances. I really don't think is going to make it. I can barely take this pain. I can't even begin to imagine what he is feeling. Don't do it. They all turn to Sean. He is crying. Please don't talk about me like I'm not here. I know I'll be the first one to die, but I want you to know that I'm really sorry. Your lives are ruined in part because of my acts. Please forgive me before I disappeared. Rest in peace, my friend. At least your last minutes you were the bigger man here. Sean smiled a little and then stopped breathing. Now the rest need to figure out how to escape before the pain ground them until death. While Michael pulls Sean's body to the altar, he notes a big phrase written on the wall. Look at this. Is like the one at police station. In the end, how many sins we need to forgive? They both sound like some kind of riddle, but for what? Sean's hand, he's holding something thigh, is a piece of paper. It said, on the middle of the guilt, how many people? It's an incomplete message, but I wonder. Rebecca pulled out of the jacket the piece of paper she found earlier at the library and joined them together. On the middle of the guilt, how many people you must forgive to finally be free? That's it. The answer to this question must be the password to open the train's door and get out of here. Let's go. I don't think I'll resist much longer. Oh my gosh. Suddenly there's sound effects. As expected, Skinmark crashed into the church after the lead of blood of Sean. Michael knows that the only chance of someone leaving this place is by stopping the monster first, so he can stay behind. So he stay behind? The women run to the train to crack the door's code and abort it. So we lost Sean and Michael back to back. This honestly reminds me of a story that I would write in elementary school, because it's a lot of events just happening super quick. Like, I would always be like, I want to write a novel. And I'd start with, this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens, and this happens. And it ended up being just like a list of events instead of a story. What? I have to solve this puzzle? I straight up... I don't know. How many sins must you forget? No way. Okay. I honestly, I have no clue. Okay, I've literally tried every single number combination and it's not working. So I think we're done. I don't like saying games are bad, but this one doesn't work and the grammar isn't translated properly, and that's not the fault of the game developer. I honestly thought it was kind of funny. I apologize if you guys were really looking forward to the conclusion to this, because there is none. So yeah, that's going to be all for now. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me. Get my videos around. I'll catch you all back here in the next video. Until then, as always, take care.